So hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So let's solve the problem of the day, which is convert an array to reduced form, right? So let's click in this. So you have given an array of n distinct elements. Convert the given array to a reduced form where all the elements are in the range of 0 to n minus 1. The order of the element is same, that is 0 is placed in place of smallest element, 1 is placed for the second element. So guys, what you have to do, you have to place the smallest element at 0th index, and second smallest at first index, and third smallest at third index, and so on. uh, so so the brute force. Okay, so what is the time complexity constraint is there, n log n is there, auxiliary space is order of n is there, so you can use array or map as well. Okay, so the brute force solution for this is so this is the brute force solution, right? So this is the brute force solution, right? So let's take the example 10 40 20, 10 40 and 20. So what we are doing is we just, so this is our main array, right? So we just sort this array and store it in temp, right? 10 20 and 40, and then after that we are using the previous old array, right? Then let's take 10. Okay, so where is 10 is located at 0th index, where is 40 is located at uh, second index, where is 20 is located at first index. So we just return these things, or we can store this is in vector, or we can use cout to display this thing, right? Okay, so what's the optimal approach for this solution? We can use we can use map for this. Okay, let's take the same example 10 40 20, 10 40. So for that brute force solution, you can the time complexity would be order of n square, right? And the auxiliary space would be order of 1. But for this order of n, sorry, but for this optimal solution, we can use this is the old array, main array. Okay, so we are using one temp array. Okay, so first we uh, transfer these elements into this, right? Okay, after that we can what we have to do, we just sort this. Okay, by using this sort function, and the time complexity would be for this sort function is n log n, right? Okay, so the sorted version of this is 10 20 40. Okay, and after that we just use this array, temp array. Okay, to we just store these elements in a map. Okay, we just take one map. Okay, we store these elements, right? So we store 10 with their index. Okay, 20 with their index, 40 with their index. Okay, so this is our map, and after that we just iterate over this. Okay, for 10 what is the index? 0. So just replace 10 with 0. Okay, so now use 40. Where is 40? At second index. We just replaced 40 with 2. Okay, we just iterate over 20. So where is 20? At 1. So for this optimal solution, the time complexity would be for sort it is n log n. Okay, and before that we can just store these array to temp, so it takes order of n. Okay, and after that we can use the we iterate over this array, so we can use order of n. So overall the time complexity would be order of n log n, right? But the space complexity would be what? This is the time complexity. So space complexity would be what? We are using one map, okay, and one temporary array, right? So the time complexity would be for map, what is the time complexity? Order of n. For array it is order of n. Overall it is order of n, right? So okay, so this is the so what is the optimal best approach? Okay, so we can use priority queue, right? So in C++, the by default the order of a priority queue is non-increasing order, right? But in Java, that by default order is non-decreasing order, right? So okay, so we can take this example 10 40 20, 10 40 20, right? Okay, so we iterate over this. Okay, so this is our array. Okay, so we just store this in the priority queue. Okay, priority queue. Okay, so first there is 10. Okay, so 10 with index 0, 40, okay, 40 with index 1, and then 20, that is between this 10 or 40. Okay, with index 2, right? Okay, so our next move is we are using one variable k, and we assign this k with the greatest element, greatest count, right? So what is the size of this is 3. Okay, so 3 minus 1 is 2, so n minus 1. Okay, so after that we just iterate over this while the queue is not empty, or while this queue goes to 0, right? While queue dot size, okay, while it has some elements. Okay, so just we take this by using queue dot top. Okay, and after that what we are doing, we just take the index out of this. Okay, so this is the element. Okay, so this is the second one, right? So in index, okay, so after that you just replace this index with this k greatest element, and just be decreasing the element with k. Okay, we just decrease the k count, right? Why it is? So first we are just taking the greatest k, and after that whenever we move to the smallest value, the k will be decreased to according to that, right? So guys, this is the third optimal approach. So the time complexity for this is like we are using one loop to insert all the elements into the priority queue, right? So that will be order of n, and after that we are using one while loop to iterate over this. Okay, so it is order of n. So overall it is order of n, right? What is the space complexity? For space complexity, priority queue takes log n, right? And we are not taking any auxiliary array. Okay, so it is the optimal approach. And let's dive into the code. Okay, we are doing that priority queue concept, right? So let's take the priority queue. Pairwise, right? After that, iterate over the array. And then priority queue push this element and then the index, right, in the priority queue. Let's take the integer that is the greatest integer, and it is having the count of greatest index, right? So let's assign it with n-1, and while it has some element. Okay, so it is priority queue, sorry. And after that extract the top element, right? Extract the top element. After that we take one index. Okay, so by this index we can just insert the appropriate index value, right? So iterator dot second. So we have to just we have to pop the element also, right? Just sorry, just pop that element. Okay, and after that insert the appropriate count to that particular index, right? Okay, just decrease the count. You can see that other two approaches you can do that by your own. In any case, you face any problem, then drop your queries in comment section. So till then, bye. Before that, if you like this video, then do like it and subscribe my channel for more this.
I don't really know what comes next, I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out.